Hi guys, welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is Wednesday, the 15th of April 2026, and we have achieved another all-time high in terms of the net asset value. So let's give a quick recap. But first of all, let me adjust this screen. Good. Right. Today is day number 47 of our documented trading journey. Um, For Oanda, we are now 15,247, and our exposure has gone down to 49% due to some of the take profits that we have achieved. Binance is now 10,057 with a 22% exposure, so it's getting less and less because the price has been going up and we're taking profits. Total net asset value 25,304, which equates to a return of 7.54% over the past 47 days that we have been trading. And this includes weekends because crypto trades 24/7, even on Saturdays and Sundays and public holidays and bank holidays and so on. This, of course, CFD trading does not occur on Saturday and Sundays. So, volatility and trading activity on the weekends is zero for CFD trading. But nevertheless, we count it as 47 days of trading because Bitcoin is still active on the weekends and bank holidays. Okay, that equates to 1,774 US dollar gain in 47 days, which we are pleased about. This is the equity curve or the net asset value curve for both our accounts cumulatively. You can see it's at an all-time high now, and hopefully this trend continues, but inevitably it will dip, and we have to let it dip so that we can load up on more trades in our grid or ladder trading strategy. So let's look first of all at Bitcoin. Since our last update, we had one buy. So our last update was roughly around here when I made the last video. So you can see nothing much going on except one buy in the last hour here at the 73,600 level. And this was for 0.003 Bitcoin. So a small buy. I think the equivalent was, as you can see here, it's 220 US dollars. So it's just a tiny nibble. But you can see now we have a take profit set for this trade set at 74,700, which is 1,100 more than what the entry was at 73,600. You can see here. Good. So we'll continue to monitor that. We are fully loaded on the let's see, where am I looking at? We're fully loaded on the buy orders. Why doesn't this go? Yeah, as you can see, it is in the hourly chart. We're fully loaded on the ladder down, so that looks really nice. We hope that ideally what would be perfect would be a huge spike down, bam, and then everything gets hit. Usually a geopolitical announcement or some sort of shock event will cause a major dip and a rebound. So sometimes that happens, and we need to position ourselves accordingly for that. And that's why we have this huge, massive grid down, and also don't forget the grid up. So this is all the buy orders in green and all the sell orders in red. Once all these sell orders are hit, then our exposure would be zero. So yeah, let's continue to monitor that. Hope it ranges down like this, boom, and then hits up and then goes up again, and then rinse and repeat. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that was for Binance. Let's look quickly at CFD trading. Let's see what our activity was. This is super slow. So let's load that again. Okay, since our last update, we had silver one take profit. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, we are one take profit at $78. So it was the trade open here. It was the trade that was open here. And that took profit around this level here for almost, yeah, for $47. So that was the trade that we had. And of course, I reopened the buy order here for 25 units, and I also made this new buy order here. This trade at the 78.50 level did not exist, so I made a new buy order here, and it looks like it might hit. And these are the open trades above the current price level. There you go. Here you can see. So these are the 4 open trades and the 4 take profits for silver. For the rest of them, let's look at gold. Come on. Yeah, that is gold. Similar chart pattern to silver, I would say. Almost hitting a take profit up here. So it seems to be all right. Although in the last maybe 8 hours, it's been dipping down, reaching all-time, well, intermediate high of 4,870. Now it's dipping back down. So we'll continue to look at that. But we are in a profit for these 2 open trades. So we only have gold and silver open. So but let's look at the rest of them. Oil seems to be dipping. I think I've set an order. Yeah, I have at the $80 level and also the 60s level. Okay. Let's look at the bonds. Yep, I have an order set at 113. China A50. Yep, I have orders set as well. And copper. Yeah, I have orders set as well. So everything is set and getting ready for a dip. Let's see if it gets hit or not. Good. So, what are we looking at today then? I think that's pretty much it. Nothing else much to add at this point, except we just keep working our strategy and then hope the profits come rolling in. So just show you the equity curve. Yeah, this is for our trading. This is for Bitcoin, and this is for silver. So you can see that if we had held Bitcoin from day one, we would be better off at 11%. But if we had held silver, we would be much worse off. And even if we held 50-50, it would be about 0% gain. So -8, or let's say -9 plus 11. So it's about 2% if you take 50-50, but we are up 7%. So that's a really good result, I would say. Okay, that concludes my update for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care now. Bye bye.